down, up, down, up, down, 12, 12, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 12, 12 down, up, down. Wait, we're starting? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you? Alright, I guess we're starting on the episode. Oh god, I didn't open that right. There we go. So let's get on with the fucking show. The first thing that we're going to talk about today is the meme girl herself, Belle Delphine. Now, in case you haven't heard or have been out of the loop, Belle Delphine made a post on her Instagram basically saying that if the post that she posted gets to 1 million likes, she would be making a Pornhub account, and every 13 to 18-year-old who got tingly in their pants and smashed that motherfucking like button, and I think within like a few hours, maybe a day, she got to like 1 million likes like that. So she makes her account, she does all this stuff, she uploads the video, and everyone's excited to see the first pornos of Belle Delphine. Free of charge, nothing else asked, free pornos. Sadly, they weren't pornos. Yes, of course, Belle Delphine, being the immense troll she is, misleading thumbnails and misleading titles of Belle Delphine gets a cream pie. PewDiePie goes all the way inside Belle Delphine. All these types of things like that. Instead, they're just 30-second to 1-minute clips of her doing nothing. It's literally her just fucking around. She's playing with like a stuffed animal in one. She's just playing pool in the other. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. I love it so goddamn much. See, at first, I didn't really care about Belle Delphine. I legit was like, she's just another e-girl. She's kind of cute. She has a petite body, but other than that, it was kind of whatever. But now, oh, dude, if this does not make her the queen of e-girls, the queen of memers, oh, I don't know what does. I genuinely don't know what else you would have to do in order to become just the queen of e-girls. Is that, right there. Oh, so sugoi, mama, sugoi. I think what's even funnier than her doing this is people actually thinking that she was going to upload porn. People actually getting mad that they misled them, that she lied, that she didn't tell the truth, that she didn't uphold her, like, promise. Why are you mad? Like, let's break something down right now. If you are actually mad about what she did, oh boy, you got a sad life that you got so excited for an e-girl to make a Pornhub account. And to be fair, she did uphold her promise. She said she was going to make a Pornhub account. For all she had to do, she didn't even have to upload anything. All she had to do was make the account and her promise was made. That's all she had to do. And she didn't. She did not lie. You're just mad because you assumed one thing and you got another. And on top of that, what exactly were you expecting? This is a girl who has poured egg on herself, who's poured milk on herself, who does the egg face, who does all these like meme, funny type of things. Most of her things aren't even related to porn when it's free unless you go to her Patreon. And even then, I've been told those aren't that like bad. What were you expecting? What genuinely, actually, I want to know if there's actually people who are mad out there. What were you actually expecting? What were you genuinely expecting from this? Were you actually expecting her to like get fucked by something or someone? Were you actually expecting her to show her pussy out? First of all, she's smarter than that. She's obviously smarter than that. If she wanted to do that, she would have charged so much money and there were people like you to actually pay for it. And second of all, she doesn't need to do that. She makes enough money just being the meme girl by just showing the little bit of skin that she already does. I mean, okay, that's not true. She shows a lot of skin, but you know what I mean. She's not showing like the full nipple. She's not showing her full pussy. She's literally just showing you what she can show without getting demonetized or banned off Instagram. So what were you expecting? What genuinely were you expecting from her? Honestly. I mean, at the end of the day, I could definitely say that she is a genius. And now she's apparently selling gamer girl bathwater. I shit you not. I wish that I could kid about this, but she's genuinely soaking in bathwater and actually bottling it and selling it on her website that she just made today or yesterday. She's genuinely doing that. And wow, like this girl, she is so smart, because there are people who I've already seen on Reddit buying so much of this. This is a genuine thing. I saw a picture of someone legitimately actually buying 99 containers. That's equivalent to $2,000, almost $3,000. It was like $2,900. Holy shit. She's a genius, because there are people that actually buy it to like her, and then there are actually people who do it for the meme. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably buy it for the meme, but I'm smarter than that. I'm smarter than that. I hope I'm smarter than that. Our next story we're going to talk about is going to be about this company called Motherboard, who apparently either found or created, I don't fucking remember, but they made an app basically where you could give them a picture of somebody, like a celebrity or somebody like that, male or female, mostly male, because I told that the apps currently mostly accept females, and it would legitimately make a realistic, like realistic nude of them. Nipples, vagina, body skin, everything. What the fuck has technology gotten to? Like, I get it, we're moving towards the future. We are moving, like, we're moving into the direction of the future with all this shit and technology and all of it working, but like, man, this genuinely scares me. And like, what good would this actually make? What good will making this app actually do? Even if the person who made it did say that, oh, it was inevitable that this was going to happen, someone was going to make it, it just might as well just make it now. What good can you come from it? Because what I could see is that if you make this available to everybody, there's high schoolers that are going to use it in order to blackmail other kids. There are coworkers that can use it against their other coworkers. There's exes that are crazy enough to use it, and that's just some of the ideas just off the top of my head. You could genuinely probably think a lot worse, even on the political level, like people using it to smear their other opponents and stuff like that. There's nothing good that could genuinely come from this. In a world where deepfakes and deep faces and all that shit is already a problem, now you wanna throw this out in the fucking world. No, don't fuck it. No, just how about we just don't? How about we move in the progress of doing other things, do other shit like that, and just not do this. Let's just not do this. Let's just not add this into the part of our future. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just fuck that, whatever technology you need. Fuck that. Don't do that. Just fuck it. Because that is genuinely terrifying to think that this is a thing that we can actually do it, and we can actually use. I'm genuinely scared. I'm genuinely no. I'm genuinely no. All right, so this next story, it gets a little bit more serious, but overall, still, it's not gonna be serious. It's a little more serious topic. Let's just put it that way. So basically, if you haven't heard, the company that Taylor Swift used to be part of, the record company she used to be part of, Big Machine Records, I think it's called, was recently bought out by a man named Scooter. I don't know his full name, but I know his first name. His name is Scooter. Now, if you don't know the history, she and Scooter and Kanye and Justin, they all had blood. Taylor had blood with all these people, from the whole Kim Kardashian thing to problems with Kanye to Scooter trying to dismantle her career. It's all bad. It's all very bad, at least between those two. And Scooter recently bought out her previous company before she signed with Universal something. Why this is bad is because when Taylor left, most of her discography, her masters, were still under that company. That company still owned her music. So when the dude Scott sold it to Scooter, they owned basically her music. Most of her discography, from when she first started to like her most recent stuff, other than I think her like most recent album and maybe a few tracks, like those still belongs to Big Machine. And Scott, the leader or the CEO, whoever the fuck he was, the main guy at Big Machine, sold it to Scooter. Now Scooter owns Taylor's discography, which that's really shitty. Now, I'm a fan of Taylor's music, but I'm not a fan of Taylor herself for the most part. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan, but there's a lot of things where she complains and she whines a lot about just a little stupid shit I'm not basically pretty much a fan of. I would describe a lot of her personality to be this bitchy, whiny, self-entitled little white girl snowflake. However, this is actually a really fucking shitty situation. The fact that she didn't even get a chance to buy her own music back. The fact that it's now in the hands of someone who actively has tried to dismantle her career. The fact that she has no control and no ownership of the work that she made when she was 15. The fact that even when you think about it, when she first got signed into this shitty contract, it's really bad. Now, of course, she wasn't 18 at the time, so you would have to assume that her parents signed for it for her, and they looked over it, and it's kind of shitty. But it was also one of those things of, if you pass this up, what type of opportunity would you gonna have? And again, it's shitty, it's bad, and I do stand with Taylor. This is really shitty. There have been back and forths of people coming to Scooter's side saying she did get the opportunity to buy her music back, that her dad did know about this, but there are other claims coming out saying that there was an NDA and he didn't want to be about it because he didn't want to hold shit from his daughter, and that these deals take months and months to take. Iggy Azalea tweeted that out, these type of deals take months to do, they take forever, so there would have been some talk at some point that this was happening, and the fact that they held it for her for realistically what would seem like months is honestly really shitty. It's really shit, it's trash, it's really bad, it sucks, and I hope that one day she does get to claim her discography, because as someone else who is an artist, not a big artist, but someone who does make music, it would really suck to know that the music that I spent all my money on, all my time on, everything that I put my heart and soul into was owned by someone I fucking despised. That would be really shitty. So, you know what, Taylor, I sympathize with you. I stand with you. And I hope that one day, you do get your masters back. And hopefully, that does happen. So, I hope you get it back. I hope you get it back. I hope you get it back. And I hope everything turns out well. Our next story, Jake and Tana are getting married. I didn't want to talk about this fucking topic, but I know I have to because it's fucking Tana and Jake. They're getting married. No. Okay. All in all, realistically, it's either one or two things. One, this is which is most likely what it is. It's probably a publicity stunt. They're probably just doing it to get their names out there, to get traction, to get everyone to know that, hey, we're a celebrity couple. Aren't you happy for us? We're so perfect because we're celebrity couples and everyone likes us and we have millions of followers on YouTube. But if it's not, man, what are y'all? What the fuck, y'all? What are you doing? I get it. They're young, but they also have the money of what most 40 and 50-year-olds wish they had. So, I mean, they're way financially stable to, I guess, do this. They could do it. They could be happy, whatever. And I mean, I guess it's a good thing, right? Because, I mean, they have a lot in common. I mean, they're pieces of shit. They don't treat their fan bases very well. They're just assholes. And I guess better than two assholes dating each other than those separate assholes dating other people who are actually good people and fucking up their lives. So, I mean, I guess this is a net win. I mean, the only downside I see to this is if they start fucking, which I assume they probably have, but like Tana gets fucking pregnant, and we're gonna get fucking those Jake and Tana kids. Oh, they're gonna grow up to be shitheads. They're gonna grow up to be bad people. It will probably be one of the only times I ever condone shitting a kid. I shit you not. I usually don't. But if they start having kids, if they start to being little pieces of shit, there's no fixing that. We gotta do what we can, man. And I think putting them down would be the most realistic solution. Other than, taking care of kids away for neglected shit. But they have money so they can fight that. So bullet to that works. Speaking of Team 10 drama, there is more Team 10 drama happening because apparently Team 10, when Jake threw that fucking party a couple of weeks a while ago, the last big party that you threw at your house, apparently, some of the Team 10 members kicked out 2 transgendered girls. Oh my god, that situation is so shit. Like, the way it happened apparently was one of the Team 10 members. I do not ask me who it is. I don't know anybody's name in there other than Jake. So don't even fucking start. But apparently one of the Team 10 members came up to those 2 transgender girls and was saying that they didn't have to go because they weren't real women. And when, they left after questioning them a lot of why would you do this? Obviously, they have the right to fight back, being like, what the fuck? They apparently were called by other members being like, hey, the video, don't release that, don't record that, can you put that down? Man, honestly, this is so shit. Leave it to Team 10 of all fucking people, other than probably the most other cancerous group, Cloud Gang. Leave it to Team 10 to make such a shitty decision and have such shitty thought processes of not thinking things all the way through. Like, I can't fathom what went through their minds of, yeah, this is a good idea. Yo, fuck it. Yeah, we're big stars, but fuck it. Let's just kick out this transgender people for not being fucking girls, right? Fucking gang, bro. Like, whatever, bro. Like, Team 10, bro. Like, what? Ugh. It's stupidity like this that just gives me a headache that I can't just fucking deal with. Apparently, there was another incident, too, where one of the members, Cole, who I think was actually gay, got kicked out, and they painted over his mural. I don't know what happens with that. He's releasing his video. Long story short, it does seem like Team 10 has a little bit of homophobia, and that's not good. That's just no. This is all bad. It is all bad, and that's just all no. Before I go, I do want to address, the big thing that happened recently, and that was the passing of the YouTuber Etika. Now, I didn't know Etika's content that well. I just knew him as this reactionary dude, and saw him at a couple of Keemstar things, and hearing about the craziness that Etika is, and I didn't know him that well, or at least I didn't know his content that well. And even now, I feel even a little weird not knowing him that well, addressing it. But I do feel like at least I have to. It does suck as someone who's in the YouTube community, not big, but doing it. It does suck and just makes you think about. It just makes you think about a lot, and I want to send my condolences to his family. I want to send my condolences to his friends. I hope that they're mourning well. I hope that they are at least trying to get through this peacefully, and they're trying to get through this in a positive manner, and at least appreciate the life that he did, and I hope that his fans do as well. I did want to address one thing, and I didn't want to make this a whole thing, just because when I saw this, it bothered the fuck out of me when I saw it. But obviously, there's a YouTuber named J Station who, literally like hours, maybe a day after the report of his death happened, he decided to put up a video. And first of all, he clickbaited it with Etika Ouija board, which, first of all, that's fucking shitty to do. That's fucking horrible. No. First of all, doing that is fucking horrible. And I was gonna look at it being like, he actually didn't, and he didn't. But he goes on this whole rant saying, oh, people who shout out Etika for clout, and people are only doing it because they didn't even know him, and how fucking dare you, mental illness is a bad thing, and he understands the problem. No. Of all people, I have more respect for Keemstar and the way he went about it than you. Keep that in mind, Keemstar, the pinnacle of asshole, other than a few people that people don't really talk about anymore. J Station. I didn't want it to be this way, and I feel so bad even doing this while bringing up Etika. If J Station, if you ever see this fucking video, just know that you are a genuine piece of shit. That you are a genuine fucking blight on society. The fact that you not only did it to Mac Miller, not only did it for that, and the fact that you even claim that people are just doing it because of clout, that people didn't know him that well because of clout. There are fans of him that obviously did it, that liked his content. I was a big fan of his content. But still, as YouTubers, we should definitely mourn the fact that he was still in community, and as much as people may have not liked him or thought that he was crazy, it still sucks the day when we ever lose a YouTuber, because that's fucking horrible. And two, you do realize the way that you went about it, you yourself are doing the exact same thing that you're saying you're doing. Knowing what your content is, knowing what you fucking do, you're a fucking asshole, J Station. You're a fucking pathetic piece of shit. I swear to God. You are fucking trash. I don't ever attack anybody like this. I don't attack. If I'm ever talking about someone in a story, I don't ever fucking do it like this. I at least only talking about them and their fucking actions. I don't know them as a fucking person because I've never fucking met them. But you, J Station, you're a piece of shit. You're a fucking asshole. And I swear, just know that you're trash. Just know that you are fucking trash for what you did in that video. It was not okay. I may be overblowing this, but I find that very, just the way you did that video, very disrespectful and very fucking no. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. And with that being said, sorry I had to leave it with such a sore note. I wanted to leave it at the end. Again, I hope Etika's family, friends, and fans both are mourning him, keeping him in a positive light, keeping him in a positive memory, remembering the good about Etika, remembering the good times that you had with Etika. Rest in peace, brother. Links are in the description. I'll see you guys next time.